Hey guys, this is Spark Plus Ultra here, and this is my part 2 on what if Deku was Sari Sumdac Cyber Upgrade. And I hope you like this video and hope you subscribe. Azumi Midoriya was walking with her best friend Hatsume, and they were talking about how she needs a little upgrade and how she is one of a kind to the point that nobody knows. Izumi sighs and says, I'm still wondering where my mom is. I don't know where she went. And who kidnapped her? And May gives out a frown and says, it's okay, Zumi. I will always support you. And Zumi smiles and says, you're my best friend. Of course you will. And smile and laugh together. And Zumi and May Hatsume made it to UA, and Zumi takes the first place on making the score, and May Hatsume gets the score on the support role as well. Zumi says, alright, we can help each other, and May Hatsume says, that's why we're the... And they both say, the Tech Twins! And do a little pose and laugh it out. And Ida says, you two, stop making loud noises! Zumi says, I'm sorry, did we violate any rules? May Hatsume says, don't mess with us, pal. And Ida says, sorry, I misunderstood, but you need to be quiet. People are figuring out where to go. And Zumi says, oh, that reminds me. You know where I can find the zero pointer and rescue training? Ida says, oh, I'm going right there. And Zumi says, oh, thanks. Ida says, wait a minute. You're not getting off that easily. And Zumi says, oh man. Ida gives a bit of a lecture, somewhat to a parental figure. And Azumi says, you bark more than my mom. And Ida says, didn't your parents teach you about respecting people? And Zumi says, yes, I only respect people who are my friends. And Ida says, oh, you need to learn to respect people you don't know. And Zumi says, retard. What was that? And Zumi says, nothing. And Ida says, come on, let's go. Yeah, whatever, Dad. And Zumi and Ida take it a rough start on their friendship. And when Azumi gets to the seating, she sees a boy that had explosion hair. And Azumi thinks, where did I remember him? And Bakugo looks at her and says, What the? You're the girl that... And Azumi says, oh, you're the boy that tried to hurt my friend. And you're the girl that made a fool out of me. And Azumi and Bakugo have a rough story. And Azumi says, now remind me, why did I hate you? Right. And Bakugo says, I was going to say the same damn thing. Both cracking their fingers, were ready to fight out. And Ida says, you two, no picking in a fight. The teacher is telling us about the machines and the rules. And Azumi says, yeah, whatever. And Bakugo says, whatever. And Ida says, jeez, you two almost have the same personality. And both of them say, no, we don't. And Zumi and Bakugo look at each other and go, President Mike was explaining how the rules and how to get points. And Zumi saving people as well. Does that count points? Her AI was getting faster, processing some notable other rules that he missed out. And Zumi and all of different classes go into different places. Bakugo goes into a different place, but Ida is in Azumi's place. And Azumi says, man, why do I have to deal with this guy? Ida says, you're the handful. You're annoying. Both sparking a very indicated relationship that would not be touched out of that. Then they hear President Mike says, alright, you heroes, time to start and chase and take down some villains. Are you marked? Get set. And Zumi bursts through with 10-second head start. And Ida says, hey, you violated the rules. And tells President Mike, but President Mike says, rules? There's no rules about getting ready. It's time to go, or you will fall behind. And all the students go and try to take down many of the robot villains. Zumi is surprisingly fast and took down about 57 on taking down villains, but also saving a couple of students from debris and some robots that were nearly going to hurt the students. And she ranked up about 67 points, making that about 114 points, or 24 points. And all the students were amazed on how Zumi was processing at a quick rate than all of them, and including Ida. And Zumi goes into a hiding where she says, now to exhaust the heat. And when she powers down, her steam comes out of her and finally rests up and says, whew, remind me to get Hatsumi to get some backup for heat sources to cool down. And when she said that, she feels a thud. And it was like a earthquake. And Izumi thinks, is that the 0 pointer? And when she says it, Izumi uses her jets and go up and looks at a very high altitude and sees the 0 pointer. And that's huge! Zumi was surprised in seeing the 0 pointer. All the students were going to run. Zumi was going to sit somewhere, try to lay low, but hearing a girl that was calling out and saying, help! And Zumi sees a brown-haired girl, and Zumi says, I want to go that much faster. I'm already exhausting my speed. And she comes up with a plan. And Zumi says, I might not get a speed to go down that fast to get her, but maybe I can. She goes on a building and puts her wrist up and says, but I can hack it. And she puts her fingers on the hover tablet and says, man, this guy is full of blocks, but my skills are better. Zumi hacks into the 0 pointer, shutting it down, and then Zumi goes down and gets the cement pillar off of the brown-haired girl and says, are you okay? That was a rough place to get through. And Chaco says, I'm okay. Just my leg. A little sprained. And Zumi says, good thing I hacked into the software of this thing. Zumi carries a Chaco to the nurse and says, it's nice to meet you. And waving her goodbye, and Chaco says, wait, what's your name? And Zumi says, my name is Izumi Midoriya. Chaco says, Zumi, my name is Chaco Oraka. And Zumi says, okay, Achako, I'll see you later. And Achako was in the nurse's office and getting healed up. Zumi have 184 points, and she has about to rival All Might. Says, I'm exhausted. And Hatsume says, Zumi! Hugging her on the back, and Zumi says, oh, Hatsume, how's the support room? And Hatsume says, it's amazing. I can make lots of neat gears. And Zumi says, aw man, I think I missed the good stuff while I was dealing with this. And Hatsume says, well, I might have missed out. And Zumi says, hey, Hatsume, can you get some upgrades on my exhaust? Because I'm a lot tired. May Hatsume says, I can rewire the connection, but it'll take a while. And Zumi says, I guess I will power down for a bit. And Zumi was in her power down state, and Hatsume carries her and says, boy, you're heavier than you look. And Hatsume laser goes to sleep. And by morning, Zumi has powered up. And Hatsume says, yo, it's Zumi. You're in UA. And Zumi says, of course I am. Getting a little tired and drowsy. And Hatsume says, get up, gotta go. And Zumi says, what? And Hatsume says, we need to go to school. And Zumi says, wait, which one I am? And Zumi wonders, which class am I? And Hatsume says, you're in class 1A. Zumi was very surprised and relieved. I thought I was dreaming. And Hatsume says, no, you need to get going quick. Mei Hatsume shows the clock, and Zumi looks at it and takes a deep breath and says, oh crap, and bursts and carries Hatsume while in her UA dress and says, why did you power me? Oh, I was tired too. I didn't even get sleep on my inventions. And Zumi says, how long were you up? About somewhere to 11 p.m. And Zumi says, you need to take a break. Hatsume says, oh, now the robot tells me. And Zumi says, hey, I may be a robot, but I do sleep, and making it in time. And Hatsume says, gotta go to support room. And Zumi says, gotta go see ya. Gotta go to 1A. And both going to different classrooms. And Sumi opens the door and hears Ida and Bakugo arguing. Sumi says, come on. When does my bad luck get over? All the class looks at her. Sumi says, whoa, you know, I was popular. And Bakugo says, it's that damn green-haired pigtails. Ida reintroducing himself, and Sumi says, yes, I already know your name. Sumi says, I didn't know Glasses and Michael Vick was here. Bakugo says, who you're calling Michael Vick? You loud now. Bakugo getting pretty pissed off, saying, want me to give you new haircut? And Izumi says, don't even try it, or I'll make you into a new me, Mr. Explosive Pants. And Ida says, okay, stop it, you two. And Ida and Jocko says, oh, Izumi, I know that pigtail hair. And Izumi says, oh, Chaco, it's good to see you. How's your leg doing? It's fine. And Izumi was having a conversation, but also arguing with Bakugo. Ida trying to stop their arguing in near fight, while Zawa says, okay, you four, you need to be quiet. And Sumi and all the class look at Zawa and he says, when did he get there? And Zawa says, jeez, do you really need to make so much noise? And Zawa tells the students to sit down in their seat. And he looks at his watch and says, about 4.5 minutes. Not good enough. Explains to the students that they need to do better. And going outside and doing their quirk analysis. And Kako says, can we do our preliminary exam? Azawa says, screw that. I do what I want. I say, let's do our physical exam. And Sumi says, you gotta be kidding me. That's all I have for this video. I hope you like it and hope you subscribe. See you next time. Plus Ultra!